Hello traders, today is the 29th of September 2013. I will talk about the Aussie dollar. I haven't done a video for quite some time, but I like this opportunity. I want to show you this opportunity because it's potentially a very profitable trade. So let's start with the monthly chart here, because the monthly chart is going to give us clues as to where price may stop and hold, which is what it's doing now as far as I'm concerned. So let me just draw this in along here. I've drawn that there. Obviously, if you've been following my videos in the past, you'll see that this area here was resistance again, yeah. Then price bashed through, went up, then came back down, and that previous resistance acted as support there. So when price came down to this area here, traders, including myself, were watching to see what happened. And what did happen was price bashed through, went lower, okay. So that now should, hence the word should, because it's now broken support, it should act as resistance on the way back up, which it looks like it's doing now. So let me go down to the weekly chart. This is what we see. The same resistance, previous support should act as resistance, and you can see price has now here reacted at this level, and it looks like it's coming down from here. I wouldn't necessarily just jump in on the bandwagon here and say it's going to go down, but there's good reasons for this video, and I'll point them out now. So price has reacted now. It's confirmed to me that this is now on its way back down on the Aussie dollar. Now here's why. I want to go into more detail. So down to the daily chart here. I don't know if you can see this. This gap, there's a gap there. That gap never got filled. So that's the first area I would expect price to go to, and there's actually another gap right down here. So I need to go down to a much smaller time frame, well maybe 4 hours or so. So let me go down to a 4 hour, and now look at this. So this becomes much more clearer now. So here's the gap I was just talking about here. See, that gap never got filled. That will get filled. I've never seen a currency pair not fill a gap eventually. It may take some time, but eventually these gaps get filled. So that gap wasn't filled. So when I say, I don't know if you know what I mean here, but you can see the market gapped up, came down, but did not fill this gap here, this void. So price, as you can see over here, is trying to get lower. I would expect it to at least fill this gap down to there. Incidentally, if I clean this up, that area I'd expect price to see. So price is currently at 93.13. I'd expect to see it down to 92.60 at an absolute minimum, almost guaranteed. Obviously nothing's guaranteed in trading, but I'm just showing you what I see. Now this is the most interesting part. This is not a charting error. I've checked this on multiple charts. I've been watching it for quite a number of weeks now. Look at this, guys. So I'll point it out to you. This is the reason I love this trade so much. So if we go right down here, look what we got here, a gap. Look at that gap there. There is a gap to be filled, and that gap is all the way down at 89.05 levels. Now I've already got a trade, well I've got 3 trades on the Aussie dollar short at multiple areas. Each trade was half a lot, and now that I've got confirmation on my own algorithms, I have my own strategy, I've got confirmation that Aussie is now a sell. I will be looking to trade all the way down to the 89.50 levels, right down where these lines are, because I believe the Aussie dollar will go down there. That gap will get filled eventually. I could be wrong, obviously, but I'm going to trade what I see. So every opportunity I get to short the Aussie dollar now, I'm going to do so all the way down to this level. So I'm going to go back out now. I'm going to clean this chart up a little bit. So that gap once again is at around 89.50, slightly lower. So I'm going to go down to the back up to the weekly. I'm going to draw in a monthly would be better. 1 second. Right, so I'm going to stick my neck out here. It's unlikely that this is going to go there straight away. It's going to take some time, but like I said, 89.50 is our first level. But then I would expect eventually for price to try and come down to this level here, which is around the 80s. So this is thousands of pips away, guys, so it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But the reason I say that level is A, because of this previous, well, let me just point it out, obvious to me, previous resistance, eventually price broke up, came back down to this level again, acted as support, went back up, came back down, broke through it, acted as resistance all the way back up, held for a month, then broke through, came back down, held as support. This is not rocket science, guys. This stuff's quite easy once you get used to it. But you can see that level's very, very strong. It's also the, you know, the 80, according to that horizontal line, that's around 80.50. So we've got that for a reason. And then if we also draw some Fibonacci in, anyone who's followed my videos for some time will know I love Fibonacci. Fibonacci appears in all of nature, and it's especially accurate in forex trading. Now, what do we see? A 61.8% level at that there as well, at the same area. That's around 80 to 80.50. So there we have it. I see price down to that gap that I already pointed out to you, sorry. And then we've got this other one down here. So look at your own charts, guys. Make your own decisions. Obviously, I'm not responsible for your trades. I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing, and this is exactly what I'm going to be trading. I will be shorting the Aussie dollar down to at least that gap on the 4 hour, which I'll go back to now. Let me just show you down here. Okay, so my first profit target is 89.50s, and then from there I will definitely be taking some profits. From there we have the potential over months, this will take months, but the potential to get down to that 80 level. Potential. Not saying it will get down there, that is very optimistic, but there's the analysis, guys, way in advance of anything happening. I hope you like the video, hope you make some money, and if you do make some money from this video, because no one ever seems to give me any feedback despite the number of times I get it right, I'd appreciate some feedback on, say, YouTube or even at Twitter. Send me a tweet. I'm on Twitter. Just find me James Alliss. Okay, thanks guys, hope you enjoyed it. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.